Coach Turner, you hear that one? That Patrick Gaffney, he's a perfect kid, example of a kid wanting to be in Kentucky. All you have to do is follow him. I'm sure all you guys follow him. If you're not, you probably should, because he's going to give you some information every day. He's a guy that's, and I said this to a couple guys on the staff, he's a guy that's proud to be a Wildcat and not ashamed to show it. You know, he's not ashamed. Some kids are proud, but they're kind of ashamed to show it. Patrick Gaffney is not ashamed to show it. He's proud to be a Wildcat. I mean, it's real important to be able to throw your big guys closer to home. I think that's real important. You know, we've had some success in doing that here. Court Peters, Myron Pryor, Gary Williams. We've had some big guys that had success here, and not only had success here, but had success at the next level. So it's really important for us to, if we can, throw our big guys right close to home. Definitely. All these guys have an opportunity to not only to play, but to have an opportunity to compete for a job.
So, a guy like Taylor, after he set out for a year, what would you see in a guy like him what he could do?
Well, he was on campus for, he did not see many of our coaches. He was on campus 2 weeks ago, and we got wind of him being on campus with an academic team. He was here with an academic team. We got wind that he was on campus. We got, we invited him over. Coach Sanders, I think, was maybe the only coach that we got the chance to see. Along with Tyler Sargent, showed him around the facility. Our trainers were able to check his knee out and feel really good about him being ready for June. Therefore, we think that he'll come back and be ready to display his ability in fall camp. And his ability is just SEC back. Not as big tall-wise, he is compact, and I think that's what an SEC back better be compact and able to withstand the blows that he's going to take. Dashawn's the same type of back. Both big, physical, have the ability to make people miss in space. Coach Sanders always talks about, usually one guy in the back end that can block. We want backs that we turn the safeties loose. The safeties about period 3, about the third period, don't want to tackle. Okay, there's some times when we go in, we'll have plays where our receivers will go in, dig out the safety. Now it's the corner. The corner don't want to tackle these backs after period 1. So we feel like we've got a couple of those types of backs. I think that's really important.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Khalid Henderson and what kind of player you expect him to be?
Well, Khalid Henderson, he was the guy that, again, we were just sitting there waiting when he been in position, when he became available. Coach Benner had a chance to go down and visit with him. Really liked the look that he has in his eyes, like him physically. And I say physically, you better like him physically first, because, it's just like, when I met my wife, I saw her from a distance. I better like what I saw first before I'm able to talk to her. Same thing with Coach Benner. Saw him physically and really liked the way he looked, and he came back to describe it to us. I really didn't think, you kind of question until you see him for your own eyes, and when I went down there to see him for my own eyes, it was exactly what Coach Benner saw. He had a great look in his eyes. He fit the profile of what we want to be a face of our defense. That's what the linebacker is. He's the face of our defense. He runs around and makes plays, play after play after play. Coach Benner, he sat down and watched film. And the film was only of Danny Sprague, I think. And he came out of the room. And Coach Benner doesn't mind long meetings. I mean, he doesn't mind those long meetings when he has it with him on campus. And you know what? We didn't mind those long meetings. That's special. That's what we're looking for. Guys that are football junkies. That's what Lee is. came out of the room, he saw the potential to be put in the same position that Dennis Bateman was in when he played for.
Because in the past, in the offensive line, you've had to figure that guys what they would be 15, 20 pounds, a couple years down the road. These guys are in the road, they fit the physical profile already. How does that change the dynamic when you bring those guys in look like that already?
Well, I mean, it definitely helps when you can bring offensive linemen that look like SEC offensive line. Now, they still need to see, strength levels might not be up there yet, but we brought one in last year, Jerry Miller, whose strength levels weren't there, but he was athletic enough, he was mentally, he could handle it. Therefore, he was, and again, talent will overcome experience. His talent overcame some of the experience of French guys that was in front of him. So we think these guys are talented enough. We got to get them physically ready to compete at a high level. But physically, their bodies, they have long arms at the tackle position. We have a couple guys that have enough strength to play inside. We just got to get them prepared then. Well, just because the system that he's been in, also, not just Jared, but Mueller does a really good job of developing quarterbacks. He was there before Jared. Coach Minner had one of his guys, Gino Gaduli, at Cincinnati. So they've done a really good job of developing quarterbacks. So it's not just Jared, but it's the system there at Fort Thomas Howland that we feel like they give him a chance to compete early. That's huge. That's huge. We don't worry about what stars that you guys might put on them, what stars that somebody else might put on them. It's huge. I really value the evaluation back here in the room. Or not do some guys put stars on. Just watch a couple of real things with a star value on this guy. I value what Coach Summers. I value his evaluation. His evaluation is having those guys in camp being able to work for him 2 sessions means more to me than anything. Some of them might not be ranked as high as some of other folks might want, but I don't remember Jeremiah Dawson having a huge star on him. He might have been a 0 star on his team because he had to play a lot of football. He couldn't bench the ball. But he left here as a guy that was a 5-star guy. And that's the reason why I value the evaluations of those guys in the back room, along with this guy here in the front. So that's all we look at. And one thing we want to do is we want to see all of our kids practice also. We want to see somebody to see them do something physical. That's what I value. I don't value the stars.